Good morning, everyone. So, the Togs have come to assist us. It's time for us to take on those robotic monsters and Sepulchre's army. Which, why don't we just go talk with the guy with the robots to help fight the undead? Then we have so many assistants. Start planning the details of the war. I'm assuming Sepulchre already has a plan. We need to go off and talk without interruptions and really get things moving. Okay, so we've got the Sneevils and a herd of Togs. Maybe I'll come up with a use for them, I'm sure. Give me a few more days to brainstorm. Then there are the other gnomes, and I will help, of course. If only that tool storage facility were still here, I could. I am Dave, version 38. Oh, sorry, 384.16. You are Jem, you're the Technomancer, and Yix, the acting leader of Pop Sprocket. Yix, get back, I'll take him. I'm not the enemy you think I am. You're an enemy I don't know about yet? Negative, clank. Affirmative. Results inconclusive at this time. Then who are you? You're about to engage cyclones created by Bathar, a gnome who's producing machines beyond his skill level. Yes, we are aware of that. I'm an agent of those with interests similar to yours. Coming war will impact the future of race on your planet. Wait, what? Please watch this. And Jem will be fighting my minions and these machines. Won't be my fault if they fail to survive, and I'll have the energy orb. Did you want to crush the Cyclone Army too? I don't care if there are Cyclones left over. They can attack the rest of town's own lore for all I care. Any havoc they wreak only plays into my plans. You're going to destroy a lot of them, right? They're too creepy to keep around. Yes. So to trust the Cyclone Army, he initiates a sequence of events which results in Cyclones replicating in extreme numbers. This in order to resist him, but become so many that all life and unlife on lore are threatened. So your race decided to exterminate. Stop that. Now don't take this the wrong way, but you're a Cyclone, right? Affirmative, but of a different generation. And you don't want the Cyclones to mass produce? Affirmative. I'm from the future, reprogrammed and sent back by a man named Dracoth. I was told to take by a talking sword to prevent this future from happening. I am to ensure that it doesn't. You will assist me. How did he manage to teleport? Records indicate that I was contained in a unit with more volume on the inside than its outer appearance indicated. The most efficient way to do this is to convince the Sepulchre to exterminate the Cyclones entirely. You will assist me in reaching my target. Well, we do have a way to do that if you'd prefer to avoid using the cannon. Trust me, we do. There's always the Skynet. A Skynet that only sounds less dangerous than a cannon. Only if it becomes self-aware and decides it doesn't like you. What's the probability of that occurring? Well, Yix made it, so around 50-50. Gravity is good. It relieves tension. And the fear of death. Oh, it really is an end. What did you expect? I'm not really sure. Alright, and we're taking the Skynet up to the castle again. That's a pretty sturdy net, honestly. So what's your plan for convincing Sepulchre to destroy the Cyclones? It is simple. We're going to provoke him into losing his temper, and then he'll lash out at Bathar's machines. We aren't ready for the coming war yet, so I'm sorry, I can't let you do that, Dave. It's the most efficient way to initiate an emotional reaction is to postulate that it is unable to destroy the existing Cyclones. Chance of predicted reaction resulting in immediate attacks, 100%. You can't do that. Wrong. Oh. Hey, look! A reason for us to be running running with light weapons. Not quite enough to take them out, but we're gonna get there pretty quick. Second Mana Blast. And now we should be set to just kill everything else we come across. Especially if they're going to be giving us just single encounters. Because once we've used those two moves, we are hitting pretty consistent 900. I had to say something. These enemies kind of make me think of, if anyone's played Metroid Prime, those Shegoths, I think is what they were called. immediately that's where my brain goes when I see them. And I'm sure they reference something else, but that is 100% what I'm seeing there. We've actually been in the castle a few times this quest line. I see what they were meaning when it was like they get more involved. And I'm hoping this is kind of a trend. But this is one of the last timelines. Identity, shelter, human, danger assessment, target. Dracoth, race human, danger assessment, sort of an annoyance. I mean, you're not wrong. Calculator do, race, identified, danger assessment, does not compute. Vulture, deal with this. Oh. Target lost. How are you going to deal with it without your sword? Hey, boss, I get the feeling that someone's watching you. Jam. With one of the cyclones? So a preemptive attack of my well-defended fortress? How brave of you. No, not brave. What's that other word? Foolish? That's it. Oh no, this time I'm not running things. It's all Dave's show right now. He wanted to meet you. Affirmative. I was sent to speak to the human who intends to steal the energy orb and attack the Cyclone army. Might makes right, and I am very mighty. If that gnome who has it now can stop me from taking it, he can keep it. You are a foolish human to think you could exterminate enough of the Cyclones to reach the energy orb. You underestimate my machine. My powers far outstrip those of some bucket of bolts. But doesn't Jam want to... Be quiet, I'm boasting. We have computed your chances of success. They approach 0. I swear Jam wanted to defeat the You will see, machine. You and Jem, both. You doubt me? I will obliterate the Cyclones. This is how the darkness takes care of its problems. And we're starting with you. No. Honestly, I'd have no idea if this guy was good at fighting or bad at fighting, but he's gone now, so we don't really have to worry about it. Will I dream? My mind is going. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to... As for you, Jem, since you've kindly obliged me by entering my fortress voluntarily, why don't I take care of you now? Mother, weren't you told not to? Dracoth, go do something useful now. Yes, my lord. Jem, get out. Go gather your allies. I will crush them all. War is coming. New email from Rokubot7. Dave? Hey Dave, why haven't you answered my emails? Dave! Alright. Looks like a war is set up and we have Sepulture on our side or against our side. I can't actually tell. But yeah, let's take a look at the timeline for a second. It's good that he's getting involved. Except we're like here now. So there is still the fire orb. But if he's over here, he's probably not showing up right away in the fire orb. Maybe he'll pop up midway. That is an interesting question. How we can be both here and there at the same time. But we will cut through fire orb after and end with the water orb before going, I guess, to Ravenlost, I think is what this one is. Yeah, it says Ravenlost there. Should be interesting, but we do have another quest this part. I was just interested in where we were on the quest line. But we do have one more. We have 2 more. Well, to war. War has come to Pop's Rocket, battle the Cyclones and the Undead. Save City and the Energy Orb. Gather 5 Gears of War to unlock the boss fight and cutscenes. So battle the Cyclones, battle the Undead, battle the Undead to catch Cyclones, and recruit Voltabolt. I'm interested in this one. Let's start with that. Oh, it's the new Voltabolt. Ah, it is a pleasure to see you again. Have you come to learn the art of dentistry? You must have questions, no? Ask what you will. Pop's Rocket? Yeah, I know the gnomes there. Of course I do. The little mechanical dentist hating gnomes. Did you know they may leave Pop's Rocket? I had learned so much there. But no. Passion for dentistry was forbidden. Called it a dark art. Help? Want me to help them? After all I've just told you? I realize there's a war going on, but I do have a fondness for the city of Pop's Rocket, even if it is overrun by gnomes. If you can help me, I will help you. I have some extra mechanical togs. But, and you can have those, but first, I was tinkering with the Doom Coal machine and it exploded. Coal is everywhere. I had brought an insect to study for, well, never need for that. But you do, well, never mind that. You don't need to know. But I brought them into my house. Now they're all over the spilled coal in a perfectly normal house, and I can't get anything done. You can clear out the insects. You can have my mechanical togs to add to your army. Oh, this is more than I was expecting. Well, like usual, let's get my mana set up. All of these don't have too much. If I could get more of these into the same fight, that would probably be better. And now everything else can go down with force. Like, unless one of these surprisingly has extra health. But we are recruiting the mechanical togs to help us. I wonder what that actually meant during this course of the war. Like, did it help with the waves? Did it open a new option? Or what? I'm lucky they gave plenty of choices of what to do in this war. Oh. Mechanical togs will increase the size of the tog army. It's good you talked to the doctor. And we got one of the gears of war. Auto heal. We've done that one. Let's play as undead to catch the cyclones. Alright, minion, you may be a skeleton, but you're the most boneheaded skeleton we got. Of course it's a compliment, trust me. Here's the plan. You're the smartest, so you're in charge. Direct the other skeletons to corner the cyclone you're hunting. Once they're destroyed, so once you've cornered them, take care of the actual battle. Why me? Because you don't want anything left to chance in the fighting. Cyclones are replacement gears you to help repair broken ones. You catch them in the act. Now get to it. Oh, it's this thing. Okay. You go down. You block that path. Block this path. And you block this path. This is such a weird setup. Can't move on to the enemy. Alright, well. You cornered the cyclone, I'll take it from here. Alright, 50 gold for no fighting. I'll take that. Yeah, so that one you're just basically trying to surround them. I did not expect that to be an option. Let's battle the undead or minions. Why are we so zoomed out? Like, there's no reason to be as zoomed out as we are. This is standard war from here. I don't know that this is going to be enough to take out. These guys actually feel like they have more health than the regular war enemies we've been facing. I wonder if that was their solution before, was just to kind of bulk up the enemy's health and use that as the deterrent to clear out some of these enemies. Because, like, right now, the wars don't have nearly as healthy enemies on them. I think we showed off the togs. They're only like 250 each. And, like, they're single fights. Maybe the togs can use the skeleton bones as chew toys. Another gear of war. Battle. Let's battle the cyclones. This one's actually more annoying to me, so I probably won't use these guys as my main. Like, I think I'm going to have to hit him twice with mana. But I guess that's because we are using light. Oh, not quite enough. Well, will this take him out? Just barely. Wait, is it exactly 50? It is exactly 50. I'll Event Horizon this guy just to waste a little more mana. Because I think now our force attack, yeah, just does just enough to take out these guys. But it is a lot more specific than when we were dealing with the undead. Gears and bolts and widgets are everywhere now. Hopefully Yix can reuse all these parts. Another Gear of War. That should be our 4th, I think. Yeah, 4th, so we need to do one more. It's just a shame. Like, oh, I don't think you're going to win this one. I don't really have... Yeah, I guess Horizon in this sort of situation. Especially if we're going to crit them. Because that just makes Nova do more damage. And solves the problem that way. There were no skeleton bones there. But boss battle and cutscenes is now unlocked. Secret attack? Okay. Oh, like, this should have no impact on the actual battle. Unless the Cyclones are going there to attack them, too. Oh, this looks pretty cool. It does look like we're losing, though. We're stopping a lot of them, but a lot are getting through. It's time. I just hope it will be enough. Oh, that's how we decided to use them. You know what? Fitting. Oh, and we got Dr. Voltabolt's ones with them as well. And so Yix and the Gnomes of Rocket let loose the Togs of War, with the hope they would turn the tide of battle. There's a lot in this area. Boss fight. Welcome back. Your efforts in the war are inspiration to us all. Thanks to help you, our heroes of lore, the Tog grinding friends, and Sepulture taking out large groups of them, Cyclone enemy has been handled. Right now, we have to worry about the energy orb. Nyx, a gadget genius, has managed to cobble together something that can detect emanations from the energy orb. It's a large concentration of residual energy in the tunnels below the city. I believe that's what the Cyclone base is. We have to assume Sepulture has his way of gathering the same information, so there's no time to waste. We need to get to that base as soon as possible. Oh, we're there. D4QI, intruder detected. Halt. Intruder, identify. Identity? That's a pretty philosophical question, isn't it? I mean, I'm a hero, I'm a technomancer, but as for who I am, well, that takes some introspection, doesn't it? Failure to state identity will result in complete destruction of intruding unit. Oh, why don't you just say so? I'm your worst nightmare. Beep. He's actually got some decent health. 2200 has some immobility, but not enough. In fact, if we Event Horizon him, he now has 0 mobility resist. So we can stun him with Noxus Fumes. And that only lasts the 1 turn anyways. We can follow it up with a drill. So now he won't be able to do anything for this turn coming up either. Hit him with mana. Beam him. I could have switched to water and I think that would have just killed. But this doesn't really matter what I use. Sure, force. And down he goes. Door of an excellent looks stuck. Better get to the talkie tube and get Yix. Yix, are you there? I can hear you just fine. Oh, I mean, alright. Anyways, first we found the Cyclone base. There's a giant Cyclone who looked like a golden garbage can with legs. I fought him, but he exploded and Cyclone bits stuck in the machinery. There's an easy way of getting this thing open, short of blasting it apart. Probably destroy anything important in the room. Plus side, I doubt Swelcher could get in here without breaking things either. No warp for him. Gnomes are known for our inventiveness, and one of our standard invention procedures is to always leave a back door. You need to tell me there's a back door into the room. Here's how you get there. Now, on to find Bothar and the energy orb. Male Gnome Wake. Befar, the end cutscene. For a few minutes listening to directions, and a few hours crawling through dark, dusty, spider-infested ventilation tubes, you come out into a closet. That hurt. Must be the doorknob, I hope. Click. A little help here, please? Input, command. The hamster from before. Command accepted. Beep. Beep. Oh, he looks nice and chill. Hey, thanks. No, really, I didn't even have a toy. Let's just say thanks for opening the door. You're right, you didn't tell me the gnome's been captured. How long did you get here? How long has it been? I wasn't here at first. It was in my lab with experiments. Then things started to go wrong. What happened? My experiments started waking up. And then, well, they started... Oh, random Sneevil dancing. Started taking over, started with me. Wait, you're saying you're Bothar? That's me. But you're the bad guy. No, not bad, just curious. You see, I'd been all this rebel group, the energy orb. Exactly. But I didn't know that yet. Alright, I gotta hide my weapon. Because I'm not gonna be able to read this otherwise. Took it back to my lab. 2 turns to the left and up a level. Past the doohickey dismologer. Started doing well. Never mind the details. They're very technical. As I say, once I was done, my inanimate cyclones were alive. You put a widget in the gadget and the sprocket in the springer? Something like that. Anyways, once the energy from the orb saturated the metal, they were alive. And far stronger than I was. But they couldn't use the orb on themselves. So they put this movement incapacitator on me. Force you to make more of them? Exactly. And you still have the orb? I do, hidden in the hole in the back of the cell. Cyclones all rushed off it a bit ago to fight the Tog Riders, left me with it. I think EX needs to hear all of this. That's how the energy orb and the Cyclones took over. Curiosity kills the cat. Curiosity makes Cyclones killing machines. Glad you didn't know. They didn't intend this, Ekagiris. What? We hate to think you turned your back on us. What do we do now? Cyclones have been recycled, the undead are re-dead. Now we need to hammer out the dents in the buildings. Yix and the rest of the gnomes, you should keep the energy orb. You can study it and care for it. Maybe Bothar can find a way to harness its energy and create good cyclones. Also myself, thought of multiple ways I could have prevented this. Really didn't mean for it to happen, or become a prisoner. That cell was small, and dark, and wet. What do you say, Yix? We keep the orb safe for me? We would be honored. Just think of all the useful things it can help us do. Excellent. General Sneevelord and I will go pour water on the sparkling cyclone parts to make sure they can't rise again. We make done war real good. That was the plan. That orb was supposed to be mine. Your minions? Dead undead. No using them again now. The master is displeased. He wishes you to come see him. He would like to speak with you. But Gem is right there. Now. Uh-oh. That's... Warning. Energy orb existence threatened. Guardian system activated. What do you mean, uh-oh? NC Positronic Alert Bulletin. Let's say I've never seen it say this before. Uh-oh. I could have sworn he was the bad guy. And that's the war. Leaving us... No, I want to go back to Pop Sprocket. I don't want to go back to... I guess we return to Falcon Reach. But we'll head back to Pop Sprocket and find out what else we can find out there. See you guys then.